bleubricks by PropertyLimBrothers today is at Anchorvale Grove and we are in the heart of Sengkang town. We are situated right next to the highly sought after Nan Chiau Primary. We are heading right up to this EA unit that resides at 127 square meters or 1,367 square feet. So we think that if you're a couple or a large family that is looking for space to configure to your own desire, follow the BB team and we hope that you like this one. Let's go. Alright, so welcome into this home and do stay with us through this home tour as we'll be sharing with you possible reno ideas to beautify and enhance this home further. Let's start with the BB facts. We are in block 320C in this cluster known as Anchorvale Grove. This block reached its TOP back in 2002, so we have got a healthy balance lease of about 78 years. This block is made up fully of 84 executive apartments, and in this cluster of flats here, we are served by 2 multi-story car parks. Next, let's move on to our BB floor plan analysis. Pulling up the floor plan, this EA flat stands at 127 square meters or 1,367 square feet with ample square footage for a large combined living and dining area, an enclosed kitchen which is of an angular shape with a common bath, a master bedroom with its ensuite bath, 2 common bedrooms and also an internal balcony area. So the first thing that really impressed me upon stepping into this unit is the spaciousness of this home itself, which is primarily the reason why a lot of home buyers are looking into executive apartments. Alright, now that we are done with the facts, let's start with the home tour proper. So entering over here, this is where the entrance foyer is at. So on my left, a lot of storage spaces have been done up. So these are essentially shoe racks and also spaces for your bags. So very convenient for you as you are heading out. And right across here, the owners have carved out this secondary storage space for their big bulky items. This is in addition to the household shelter which you already have. Our first BB reno idea is actually that if you do not require this secondary storage space, what you can do essentially is to hack this down so that you have got a bigger space leading into your living room. Coming to this living space itself, the spaciousness of it, from the wall to the wall, the lengthwise is 8.9 meters, and of course from the bomb shelter to the windows, which is the width, that's about 6 meters. So you easily get about 570 square feet of space. Alright, so if you're into the open design concept or if you're regularly hosting your family and friends, I think that this home will be very ideal for you. So over here, we have fitted in a 3-seater L-shaped sofa as well as a coffee table. Very good distance from the TV to the sofa. We have got a fan and the ceiling lights fitted in right here. Moving on into the balcony, of course, a very special feature of EA units over here would then be the inclusion of a balcony space. Our owners have actually installed in casement windows, so this will definitely help with mitigation of the noise from outside. What I really like about this is that our unit clears the height of the school, so essentially making the block opposite us to be very good distance away. Right at this space here, this has been converted into a study space with built-in cabinets and also a study table. And this is great, especially with the light coming in from the window. Over at this corner here, this has been changed into a storage space as well as a relaxation corner for the kids. So for our BB reno idea number 2, what we can do for this space is essentially to convert this into a more outdoor kind of balcony space. You can actually lay this with carpet grass, put in some bean bags or even a swinging chair right here. Alright, so before we move on further, let's talk about BB location analysis. So pulling up the map, we are located a 5 minutes walk to Sengkang MRT station, and that is where you can also find Compass One Mall, which you will have a wide variety of food options and amenities as well as cold storage for your grocery needs. Just right across the road, there is Kopitiam Square, which houses a wet market, lots of F&B as well as your banks, optician and haircut services. Just right downstairs, there is a childcare centre as well. For recreation and leisure, you can head to Sengkang Community Club or Sengkang Sports Centre for your activities. There is also an upcoming integrated commercial and residential hub at Anchorvale Village, and with the completion later this year, this will provide you with even more options within this district. By private transport, a short 5 minutes drive will lead you into TPE. For primary schools within 1 km, we have Anchor Green, Compassville, North Vista, Palmview, Springdale, Sengkang Primary, as well as the highly sought after Nan Chiau Primary, which is located just a 2 minutes walk from this block. Alright, so coming over to this space right here, this is a feature wall that has been done up by the owners, storage below as well as space to put out your display items, and this is done up to conceal your bomb shelter door. Alright, so coming over to this space right here, this is the designated dining space. We have fitted in a 4-seater dining set. Very convenient where you have got a flow from the kitchen directly to this space right over here. And we feel that this space over here offers a lot of possibilities, and so for our BB reno idea number 3 is to actually convert this whole entire space into sort of like a dry kitchen with storage space across this whole length of wall for your appliances, and this is a great space for your dry kitchen island countertop. And the beauty of this is that this opens up into an unobstructed view of the living room, which is exactly what you want when you're hosting your friends and your family over here. Now moving across to this space on the floor plan, this is the designated study space. So for our BB Reno idea number 4 is to essentially have glass partition to create your study space, or if you need a 4th bedroom, you can actually create this. That is possible because we've got windows over here. After you put in a bed as well as a ceiling fan, I think this room is all set to go. Alright, now that we're done with this space, let's head on to the kitchen to check it out. Alright, so coming into the kitchen space, this is slightly of an angular shape, but this is of a great size. At this dedicated corner, this is where the fridge space goes into. We have got a built-in oven over here as well. And the owners have cleverly put in this kind of pull-out countertop space for even more meal prep space. And we have got a lot of storages in the form of top and bottom cabinets that run across this L-shaped countertop. Right here, we've got a tray open burner hob as well as a hood. So we've got a very good size dual sink right here, and tucked in this corner will be where you put your washer. Of course, windows are also great for ventilation, and we have got drying racks right on top. Alternatively, what you can do is also to hang your clothes right outside. And for this space, it's great for you to put down or install some sort of a pull-down kind of rack or countertop for even more meal prep space. Before we exit the kitchen, this is where the common bathroom is at. Of course, you have got the WC, the wash basin, and glass partition to actually segregate the wet and the dry area. The windows, which is great for ventilation as well, and the condition is maintained very well. Before we head on further into the rooms, let's talk about the BB pricing analysis. At this point of filming, there are about 20 EAs listed for sale in the proximity to Nan Chiau Primary in the Sengkang township. Often, owners are holding on tight to this type of flats due to the generous space it can offer. For an apple-to-apple comparison, let's quickly pull up the overview map and look at some of the recently transacted units in this area. Anchorvale Road, the executive apartments sized at 125 square meters with a lease of 79 years left had transacted for around $738,000. Anchorvale Link EA sized at 125 square meters with a lease of 78 years left. The high floor unit there was transacted for $728,000. Compassville Road, which is of similar distance as ours to Sengkang MRT, an executive apartment sized at 130 square meters with a lease of 77 years left was transacted for $778,000. Compassville Street, the EA sized at 134 square meters with a lease of 77 years left was transacted for $743,000. Compassville Walk, the EA sized at 141 square meters with a lease of 76 years left had transacted at $780,000. So as you can see, across the Anchorvale and Compassville areas where there is walking proximity to the Sengkang MRT, all in all, in the last 3 months, the EAs ranging from the size of 125 square meters to 141 square meters with around 76 to 79 years of lease had transacted in the range of $728,000 to $780,000. Now let's pull up this map to show the currently listed executive flats in these two areas of Anchorvale and Compassville. In the Anchorvale region, for EAs size between 125 square meters to 130 square meters with 76 to 78 years lease left, they are asking between $699,000 to $825,000. In the Compassville region, sized at 130 square meters to 143 square meters with a lease of 73 to 75 years left, they are asking between $758,000 to $900,000. So in summary, EAs in this area that range from 125 square meters to 143 square meters with a balanced lease of 73 to 78 years left are asking between $699,000 to $900,000. For our 127 square meter EA unit here located on a high floor, renovated over the years and within close proximity to Nan Chiau Primary and Sengkang MRT, this is asking for $788,000. Next, let's dive into numbers and look at our BB financial analysis. So if you're a first-timer Singaporean couple looking to purchase a resale HDB flat in the open market, you're actually entitled to receive up to $150,000 worth of CPF housing grant, of which $50,000 from the family grant and up to $20,000 from the proximity grant. So let's take a scenario whereby you and your wife are 30 years old and this is your first matrimonial home. Both of you are earning $5,000 each month, and assuming you have a combined CPF OA of $125,000, taking $20,000 from proximity grant for living within 4 km to your parents, and a family grant of $50,000 for a resale EA, adding that on to your current CPF balance, that will come up to $195,000. Based on the price of $788,000, if you less off the $195,000 from your CPF and grants, you will need to take a HDB loan of about $588,000 after deducting the deposit over a loan tenure of 25 years at a 2.6% interest rate. Your monthly repayment will then come up to $2,667, which you can use both of your combined monthly CPF contribution of $2,300 with a cash top-up of just under $368 per month. Now that we are done with the numbers, let's head into the bedroom. So over here, this is the first common bedroom. We have got a wardrobe space that's tucked inside this corner, and of course running across the length of this room itself, there will be lots of cabinet space. We also have got a Murphy bed that is cleverly hidden under the shelf, so you can pull this out for use at night, and during the daytime you can hide this as well. So I think that this is a great use of space. And behind me, we've got this single bed that is fitted right here, and a piano that is placed against this side of the wall. If you're looking to refresh the entire look of this room itself, you can easily do an overlay of the cabinets with your own color, and I think that this room will be very functional for your kids. Let's head to the next common bedroom to check it out. So flipping over here, this is essentially a mirror image of the first common bedroom. We've got a single bed, study table, as well as cabinets, and these are all movable, so essentially you have got a clean slate over here for your own configuration needs. In terms of orientation, this is north-south facing, so that is great as well. For both bedrooms, we are facing and having the same orientation as per the balcony. Now we are done with this room, let's head on to the master bedroom. All of the EAs, the master bedrooms, are generously sized. The owners have actually done a bit of renovation right here. They have done up this bed decking for their king-size bed, and right below we have got storage spaces that are done up as well. So you also notice that there are windows both facing the north and south, so I would assume that there is a lot of cross ventilation when you open up the windows. Large chairs of drawers have been fitted into this corner right here, and also lastly, two large panels of wardrobe space for all your clothing. Heading on to the ensuite master bath, we have got the vanity countertop with lots of storage space right below, as well as on top the WC, and also a glass up shower area, and also we have got the ventilation windows. Alright, before we round up this home tour, for our last BB reno idea over here is that you can essentially knock down this wall to combine your master bedroom together with your common bedroom to create this very large master bedroom as well as your walk-in wardrobe space. Alright, thank you for staying with us till the end of this home tour. Just to recap, this is a 1367 square feet executive apartment unit that's located just 5 minutes away from Sengkang MRT station and just right next to the highly sought after Nan Chiau Primary. So if you're keen to check out this unit with us right here, our contact details are right below. If you have enjoyed this home tour as much as we have, click the like and subscribe button for more of our home tour contents. We are also on Facebook, Instagram and TikTok. My name is John, bleubricks by PropertyLimBrothers, always happy to show you the place. Okay. Now let's pull up this other map to show the... show 什么? For BB idea. BB reno. Keep it simple. 多一次，我一直在那边讲，一直 going round and round and round and round.